In this video, I'm going to explain how to split a face so that if you're using the paint command, you can paint a wall like this back wall of this kitchen right here, a specific color. So I want just the kitchen area of this wall to be a yellow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that entire wall. And then I'm going to go to modify. Oh, no, here we go. The paint. I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to look in my colors here. And I've got this parking stripe yellow color. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to come out and I'm going to click. And that entire wall just became that yellow color. You'll notice even the utility room has that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the face of this wall, this large wall right here, and I'm going to just try to get just the kitchen area into the dining room, the yellow color. So I'm going to undo here. There we go. And just to make things easier to see, I'm going to right click here, hide and view that element, and then make it even easier. I'm going to hide and view that element also for the kitchen cabinets. So I gotta get this guy here. Elements. There we go. Okay, so on manage. Nope, sorry, modify. That's what I want. I'm going to go to this tool up here. It's called split face. And I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to come out and I'm going to click on the wall itself. And what that does is that kind of highlights it, and you'll see orange lines at the bottom and at the top. And you want to draw, it defaults to the line tool, you want to draw a line from that orange line to that orange line. And once you do that, I'm going to hit escape here. I'm going to come over to this edge. And I'm going to try that, get at the intersection of my countertop there, going straight up to that other one. And I'm going to hit escape, just exit out of that. I'm going to green check mark. Now I'll go to the paint tool, and I'm going to choose my color, and I'm going to click that wall, and that gives me just the kitchen area having that parking stripe yellow color in it. Get rid of this. Now to bring back all of those things that I just hid, and go down to the little thing that looks like a light bulb in the bottom toolbar here. I can click on these items, and then something's up here. I'm going to turn that off. Just a second here. Highlight. Okay. I'll click on this. I'm going to say unhide. I'm going to click on that one. Unhide. Unhide. Just do them individually. And then everything will be back. Now I've got that area of my wall painted yellow. Now I'm in my kitchen, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a backsplash to my kitchen cabinets. All the walls that have kitchen cabinets on them, you need to put a backsplash on. And a backsplash goes between the bottom of your wall cabinets to the top of the countertop. So here we go. Split face. And I'm going to click on the top of the wall just to get that entire region selected. And then I've got my line tool going. So I'm going to go to the intersection where the bottom of my cabinet is. And I'm going to come across all the way over to the region where my paint stops. You'll notice I get a little triangle there, and I'm going to click. and then green check mark. And now I'll go to paint, and you can search for kitchen tile. Kitchen tile just came up for me right here on the top, and I'll just click on that. And I'll come out and I'll select that region. What that just did is that just painted the entire wall behind the kitchen cabinet with the tile, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. And then I'll go out into my home view and take a look here, and I'll zoom in. And there is my kitchen backsplash painted, or well, using the paint tool. So there's only one color available right now in the software, and that's this yellow color, which is a nice enough color, but we don't want everything painted just this one yellow color. So I am going to go to manage because I'm going to add a couple colors, and I'll go to materials here, and then I'll select create new materials and identity. And because this is a paint color, I'm going to name this paint first of all. That's so that everything's just in the same location, I guess. Paint, and then I'm going to call this one green. And I'm going to click on the graphics tab, and I'm going to hit use render appearance. Then I'm going to go to appearance, and right next to the word color here, I'm going to click, and I'm going to choose a green. That one's a little bright, so I'll use that darker one, and I'll say OK. And while I'm here, I'm going to hit apply, and then I'm going to create a new material, identity. This is going to be paint. Oops, I want to capitalize that. Paint blue. And then graphics, use render appearance tag, and then appearance. I'm going to click where it says color. I'm going to choose a blue. Not a lot of difference between those two. We'll use a little lighter colored blue there. And apply, and OK. Now, I'm going to go back to modify, and I'm going to choose paint tool. And for search, I'm going to type paint. And I'll see my green and my blue. I'll choose the green color for my dining room wall here. And then I can spin it around, and I can see the other wall, and I'll choose green there. And I'm going to come around again, and I'm going to take a look at this wall, and I'll just turn the thing a little bit, and I'm going to choose the green here. And I really expected this whole wall to light up green. I don't know exactly why it didn't, but that's fine. Now, I can also choose the blue color and put that on this, this wall right here. I can put it on this back wall, and then I can put it on this wall way back here. But let's for a second just think that I don't want, this is going into a closet over here. Let's say I just want the closet to be a different color. I don't want this entire wall to be blue. I want the blue out here in the bedroom and something else in this room right here. So I'm gonna say done for right now, and I'll undo that last paint change. So I'll use the split face tool, and I'll click on the top of this wall, and you can see that whole wall outline. And now the line tool is going, and I have to go from the orange boundary line to the orange boundary line, and then I'll green check mark that. And now when I do my paint tool and I choose blue, I can just come here and click, and I get that blue color just on that wall. It doesn't go into this closet. So that's how you split the face of the walls so that the entire wall doesn't become that one color.